Hey, what's going on, guys? Dylan or the Hypercrafter, and today, welcome back to another episode of the Archon Prison series, guys. Today, we are on pvp.thearchon.net as always, and we have like sort of not really a story for you guys today, but more so a topic that I'd sort of like to bring up in regards to like the series, because this is a series where I can sort of talk to you guys about stories and also like give you guys advice or just like my 2 cents on, I guess, certain things. So I just thought that I'd, I guess, bring it up today. So guys, today I wanted to actually talk to you guys about sort of negativity. I've been seeing it a lot lately on Twitter. Obviously, there's always going to be factions negativity, toxic people on factions, blah, blah, blah. All of that stuff, guys. And I sort of just wanted to, I guess, bring, not, I guess, like, sort of the issue, like sort of to my channel. Now it's not like I'm not gonna be like roasting anyone on this video or anything like that, so if you're looking for that, I'd advise clicking off. But I sort of just wanted to, I guess, talk about sort of how I perceive negative people or how I perceive negativity, and really on how to deal with it. In my mind now, this obviously isn't gonna work for a lot of people, but it's sort of the way like I see it in my head, and this is sort of the way I've been able to, I guess, respond to people that are negative towards me, negative towards people I'm friends with, blah blah blah. And like obviously there's gonna be there's always gonna be negative people around. There's always gonna be people that talk behind your back, blah blah blah. All of that stuff, like those people are always gonna be around, but sort of how you deal with them and sort of how you not let it affect you, that you actually sort of have control of. Because like you can't control people talking crap behind your back. That's, you know, that's sort of your own. That's like out of your control, but again, you sort of can control how you react to all of those situations. And yeah, so I'm gonna talk to you guys about how all of that is done. But first of all, let me actually just see if I can rank up. No, I can't rank up yet, but there we go. So for me personally, guys, the way I sort of deal with negative people, which I strongly advise a lot of you guys to actually deal with, is you sort of gotta develop, I guess, in a sense, a way to not care. Sort of like the way like the past few years have been for me is just because sort of I've been doing YouTube for 2 years now, and along those time, like along that time, like a lot of people who I once were like I once was very 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 close to in person, really, I learned how negative of people they were and sort of how bad they were really affecting my mood and I guess my productivity and all of that stuff. And I sort of learned that at the end of the day, like even though I know that hey, they dislike me, they would constantly talk behind my back, you sort of learn to, like, I guess, not give a dang anymore, because sort of like the way it sort of turns out is that, like, in my mind, just sort of how I perceive it all is that why should you care when you're sort of like when you're on their mind like constantly, to the point where like they have to talk badly about you behind your back. Now, from that, it sort of brings up the topic, sort of just like, I feel bad for them in a sense. Like, I feel bad for the people that talk crap behind my back. I feel bad for the people who constantly are, like, filled with, like, some resentment towards, you know, like, not just me or just towards anyone in general. Because it's sort of like, having that resentment keeps you from sort of fully being able to, like, appreciate what's going on in your life, and you're so focused on the negatives of other people that you're not really sort of truly focused on, like, what you enjoy. And again, like, I just, like, I feel bad for them, to be quite honest, guys. Like, that's why, like, you guys see me, like, I used to reply to people on Twitter, like, the negative people, and sort of, I don't know, like, be negative back. I don't really do that anymore, because at the end of the day, like, I don't want to waste my time sort of, like, even giving them any attention. Like, it's really pointless, with the fact that, like, sort of they have nothing better to do than to try to insult you or to, I guess, try to bring you down. They literally, like, guys, like, the reason why people are sort of negative towards other people is because they have nothing better to do, and it's sad, really. So I don't know, I've learned to sort of feel pity for people who are very negative, and to be quite honest, I don't really even pay attention to them anymore, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to let my own mood be brought down by someone who has nothing better to do with their lives, so they try to go and spread negativity to other people just because, you know, they're unhappy with how sort of their life is going. So I don't know, that's sort of like my 2 cents on the whole thing. Like, it's kind of odd. I'm not sure how many of you guys will actually end up agreeing. I know some of my friends, we sort of all share the same mindset in regards to how, like, how to deal with negative people and just sort of how to perceive it all. So I don't really know. Let me know down, actually, let me know down in the comment section below, sort of how you guys see it, because it's an interesting thing to sort of wrap your head around, to really sort of feel pity for the people who make you feel bad about yourself. But it sort of makes sense, just because, like, I mean, like, what else are they gonna do, you know? Like, they can't focus on themselves, so they have to focus on you. And you know what, to be honest, sometimes I take it as a compliment. I see it as, wow, I am so caught up in your mind, you can't stop thinking about me, you can't stop talking crap. So that's sort of where I see it all, guys. So that's probably one of my, like, biggest tips on how to deal with negative people, or like how I personally deal with negative people. I just don't care, or I just feel bad for them, to be quite honest, because, you know, they're just always negative, you know? Like, you can be happy, and you can be like that happy person, rather than sort of stoop to their level and sort of be negative back at them. So that's how that all goes, really, guys. Like, there's not really too much left to say in regards to the whole matter. But one thing, though, is I did actually get some more crate keys on the prison server, so I'm gonna actually open 3 golden crate keys right now, because everyone loves crate keys and stuff like that. So here we go, guys. What are we gonna get? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Gotta get ourselves a ultra pickaxe. Wait, wow, I just got an ultra pickaxe. I just realized. Lucky day. Lucky day. You know what? Actually, this is a pretty lucky day, guys. Got ourselves an ultimate pickaxe and some $50 rogue kits. Sweet. That's pretty cool, actually. So I will take it. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys take my, I guess, like, negativity advice sort of to heart, because I know it won't work for everyone, but I highly suggest trying it out, because if you're surrounded by people that are negative towards you and that make you feel bad about yourselves, distance yourself from them, or just completely get out of the situation, because honestly, at the end of the day, they have nothing better to do, and you shouldn't be sad. You should always be happy. Everybody deserves happiness, so you guys should keep that in mind. Every single person deserves happiness, unless you're like a bad person. Then you kind of suck. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I can't talk. Be sure to check out the server, pvp.thearchon.net. IP will be down in the description box below. I'm on the prison server on here, so when you go to the compass, there'll be like the iron bars down at the bottom middle, so you guys can go and join prison. And yeah, do I have enough money to rank up? No, I don't. I still need around 14.78 million left to rank up, so I'll try that hopefully next episode. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll try to come up with a story next time, like try to sort of pick a story from my life for next time's episode. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see y'all then. Yeah, peace. I don't know.